been so long since I made a video. I think it's been about 2 months. I suck. I just totally suck. I'm sorry. School happened. It happens every year. And when a break happened and my parents bought me a really comfy bed and I just kind of laid on it all of break instead of doing productive things like making videos. But I did do a lot of reading. So, yay me. There are some new things happening with the channel. As you can see, I have a new background. I got a new desk from my neighbors who didn't want it anymore. So that's exciting. Also, I have a buddy for these vlogs now. Her name's Alyssa. She's going to be helping me with editing. She's doing some cool film and media studies, so she wants to practice working with fonts and stuff like that. So you're going to see some of her edits in the videos. Hopefully they'll be awesome. I think they'll be awesome. She'll probably troll me a little bit, so enjoy that. I think we left off around November, so I'm going to talk about what I've been reading since then so that you guys have kind of an idea, and then I might do some reviews later. We'll see. You can tell me which books you'd like to hear more about. I would love to hear your reviews, so that would be cool. So November. I read one book in November. Yeah, I know, I suck. I read Graceling by Kristin Peschler. It's about a girl named Katsa who has the grace of killing. She can kill people with her mind. No, not with her mind. That's not this book. It's really good. I really liked it. I'm reading the sequel soon, so I'll do a review once I've read the whole series since the third one just came out. So that's Graceling. November was a time that was kind of filled with school stuff, so I mostly was reading books for my history classes like The Song of Roland and The Toyn Bokulani and Beowulf. Really boring stuff, except actually The Toyn is kind of awesome. It's about Queen Maeve and some king dude. I don't remember their names. I'm a bad student. Anyway, they're fighting over who's cooler, and it's really, really ridiculous. But there are these cool pictures in it of like really awkward people that might be doing awkward things. Or strange, like, amorphous blobs. I don't know what that is. It looks like a fork. So it was really fun to just kind of guess what they are. Like, what is that? I don't know. It's like maybe a sheep? I really don't know. So that was fun, just messing with all that. And Beowulf, everyone should read Beowulf once in their life. And then probably never again. I've read it like 6 times now because I'm a history student. And my copy I got online from Amazon, which is awesome because, you know, it's cheaper. But there's always the added risk that there will be notes in it. And mine did have notes, but for starters, they're all in like gel pen. So like purple and blue. It's kind of awesome. Also, whoever had this book before me was hilarious and wrote a bunch of really snarky notes in it. So I had a great time reading this. More so the notes than the actual book, but what can you do? In December, I read 3 books. The first book I read was Insignia by S.J. Kincaid. It's about Tom Raines, who is recruited by the government to get a computer put in his head so he can control giant spaceships in space and fight with them. Yeah, it's awesome. The second book I read is The Selection by Kiera Cass. This is pretty much summed up in the tagline that they've been using forever, which is The Bachelor meets the Hunger Games. I definitely know I was hoping for, you know, really annoying women killing each other in a battle over a man, because that would be, you know, allegorically hilarious, I guess. But it was a little bit more Bachelor and a little bit less Hunger Games. So, it was still good though. Talk about it later. And I read Beautiful Creatures by Kami Garcia and Margaret Stohl in anticipation for the movie. I actually didn't like this book very much, and I will tell you the reasons why in a later video. In January, I have read 3 books so far. The first one was Feedback by, dear Lord, cannot remember. The first one was Feedback by Robison Wells. I actually don't have a copy of it with me right now because it belongs to my friend Sarah, and I had to give it back so that my editor Alyssa could read it. But there will be a picture of it somewhere in this general vicinity over the cupcake. I don't know. We'll find out. It was about Benson, again. It was a sequel to Variant. It was a really good book. I really liked it. The ending blew my mind. Don't even know what I'm going to do until the next one comes out. So, we'll talk about that later too. I read The Iron King, first book in the Iron Fae series. This book was underwhelming for me also. I was expecting more out of such a beautiful cover. So that was a little bit disappointing. And I just finished The Hollow City by Dan Wells, which is, I believe, the only adult book that I've read since I don't even know, a long time ago. It's about Michael Shipman, who has schizophrenia, and he has, yes, he's paranoid schizophrenic, and he thinks that he sees faceless men everywhere. But there's also a murderer happening. What? English speaking it. I can't. There's also a serial killer in town called the Red Line Killer, and he is killing people by surgically removing their faces with a scalpel. So he is being blamed for these murders because he claims to see faceless men, but he can't remember what happened before he showed up at the hospital. So this is sort of the story of him figuring out if he's really crazy or if he actually is seeing faceless men. So it's a really interesting read. Dan Wells is the author. He wrote the I'm Not a Serial Killer series and also Partials, young adult. This is his first adult book. It's fantastic. I prefer his young adult books, but this is also a great read. That's all for the last couple months. Right now I'm reading Tina Fey's Bossy Pants, and it's hilarious. It's totally different from things that I've been reading because it's nonfiction, which is weird. I don't usually read nonfiction, but I love Tina Fey and everything she does, so I'm reading this. I will let you know how it goes. I'm about halfway through. Anyway, that's it for me. I will be back with a book haul soon and a couple of reviews, so I'll see you guys later. Bye!